What's up guys, it's Monkey Bacon here from Sock Monkey Development, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use a camera in Love2d. So, today, I'm going, like I just said, teaching you how to use a camera, but one thing I wanted to say is, in the past, I've made a lot of really insufficient camera libraries, and after Googling how to use a camera in Love2d, I came across a tutorial that probably most of you came across if you're looking for camera movement tutorial. And it is awesome, and it's just a basic library that I copied and pasted into my own file that I take no credit for. So I'll put a link to it in the description, so go download that now because we're going to be using that. And it is so awesome, it's so basic, it's so simple, and everything just makes sense about it. So, we are going to need to get that file. My file for that is on my desktop, so I'm going to move this to the side, go back with my tabbing skills. Okay. Camera.lua is what I called it. You just have to copy it, make a new folder, and paste it in. I will actually probably just... What should I do? I'll get it to you guys somehow. I'll leave an annotation like right now telling you guys where to get it. Okay, so I'm going to require that file. And now that we have it, I'm going to open it up in Sublime Text. Open camera.lua. There we go. So, let's look at this for a second. We have all these different functions: camera.setScale, camera.setPosition, scale, rotate, move, onset, set. And all these have different meanings. But what you want to look at, what we're going to be modifying, is these variables right here. So camera.x and camera.y, pretty basic. You should understand what that is. The top left corner of the camera, which you can manipulate and move wherever you want. Camera.scaleX, camera.scaleY. You may not know what that is. That's basically the scale of... That's the zoom... scale of the camera, which means that if it's a smaller number, the scale is smaller, so you'll be zoomed in. If it's a bigger number, you'll zoom out. And the rotation's pretty obvious. That's fun to mess around with always. So yeah, there are two functions you need to use before you can start manipulating those variables. And that is camera set on the top before you do anything in love.draw, camera set, very top, and after you do everything, camera on set. Now we can start doing whatever we want with those variables. It'll all work and everything. So I'm going to I have a little white box that just floats around in the blackness of empty default background colors. And it doesn't even have smooth player movement. So that's how much effort I put into this. But right now what we're going to do is once the player goes past halfway across the screen, we're going to have the camera follow it. Let's see how this goes. What we need to do is test if player.x is greater than love.graphics.getWidth, which is getting the width of the window of the Love2d game, divided by 2, which is halfway across the window. And I know this isn't what I should be doing, more of an equation right here, but I'm not going to. It's not going to be perfectly in the middle. It's going to be a little bit past the middle. But it's not, if you should be able to figure it out, is what I'm trying to say, if you really want it to be in the exact middle, which I do in BowQuest Adventure Hero and all my games, but this is just a tutorial, and those are the little things. Camera.x equals player.x minus love.graphics.getWidth divided by 2. So that'll mean that the camera follows the player once it's halfway across the screen, and we're going to do the same thing for the player's Y position. So let me just paste that again, and I can use my hotkey on my Mac to select all the X's and change them to Y's. So this is going to be if he goes down. Oh! You won't be able to tell that he's moving because it's a black background. Because there's nothing contrasting with the white. It just looks like it's standing still. So I'm going to draw an image right behind here. You don't have to do this, but you may not be able to tell whether the player is moving or not if you don't. Dot. Set color. Can't even think right now. I've become way too fast at typing these default Love2d functions. I mean, after you do that for like a year, you type that way faster than anything else you type. And you think, wow, I'm really good at typing. And then you go to like type in youtube.com and you're like, wow, I'm really bad at typing. Just stalling. That's what I do. I'm good at it. Don't judge me. Okay, I have my little random picture that shows off my files. And if you go across the right side of the screen, and then it follows you, and you go down halfway down, and it follows you. So that's basic camera movement. If you guys have any other things you want to know about the camera, I can totally do that. Scaling is basically the same. Let me just do that really fast. Like I said, if the number is smaller, then the camera will zoom in. The bigger the number, the more zoomed out the camera. Getting number and camera mixed up. Who does that? What just opened? Something opened. No, nothing opened. Okay. Everything's going very slow. If I have Screenium open for longer than 30 minutes, my computer tends to bug out like crazy. Cray in the banana. Okay. And it's zoomed in. But it won't work because we didn't change the variable. It's basic. You guys get it. I hope this helped a lot. I can do more in depth into camera, more of like the actual mathematical equations to set it, zoom it, and then have it move halfway across the zoomed in screen, if that makes any sense. And if you guys have any more requests for the advanced tutorials, I will totally do them. If you can add me on Skype if you need help, Monkey Bacon, that's my username. Add me on Steam, same thing. Add me on your email list, gauge@sockmonkey.com. sockmonkeydev@gmail.com. If you guys need anything, leave a comment, like, favorite, comment, subscribe. We got a website update. It looks a lot better, probably because we didn't make it. Made by Quango Inc. And we feel like there's a bunch of more new. Oh, Ludum Dare this Friday. I'm entering that. So more on all that later. Hope this helped, guys. Like I said, like, favorite, comment.